What's good, everyone? Romero 17 here, and today we're going to be showcasing Cub Swanson fresh off of his victory against Darren Elkins at UFC Fight Night 199. Looked very good from the get-go, very accurate. Definitely deserving of a little small buff. He's better than Elkins on this game in terms of the striking already, but there's just a few things that he's relatively underrated in. His fast hands untouchable perks help with his accuracy and his head movement, as well as his speed. Higher altitude helps with his cardio, and wake up call helps with his recovery. To see what those stats do in a more detailed way, you can check out my UFC 4 perks video. But Cub, overall, very solid in this game. My boy Crix209 loves to use Cub Swanson. He's a very solid 4-star fighter. Nothing relatively too busted. His blocking stat isn't exactly the highest, so it's really going to force you to try and use head movement as much as you can, which is something that Cub likes to do. He's very hands down, very loose against Darren Elkins. Grappling-wise, his submission defense is albeit very low, but granted, he got something against some really good guys, so I don't see why it should be that low. Maybe 85 or 86. And his body health, I believe that got dropped to an 88 after the loss to Giga Chikadze. But everything else, very, very solid 4-star fighter, especially if we're trying to look to rack up a good amount of points on ranked championships. So we're going to look for Darren Elkins here. Where is he at? Where's he? There he is. Alright, so with Cub, I would say you definitely want to look to keep the boxing. And he's very, whenever Cub starts to get into a flow, he likes to be very... just shows a lot of swagger with it. He has a lot of flair with his striking, especially with the kicks. But one thing you see right here with Cub Swanson, the jab, the cross, lead hook, they're all level 3, base level 3, which is very solid. He's has the uppercuts, I feel, are definitely a little bit too low. Watching his most recent victories, especially the one against Crown Gracie, I think it should be a little bit higher, especially his fight against Duho Choi as well. Should be definitely a lot more love on the punching stats, and I'll definitely look to request in a buff there. For his kicks, he has all the fun kicks. He has the oblique kicks, the side kicks, body spinning side kick, cartwheel kick. I always suck at trying to do the cartwheel kicks. I always end up throwing ducking roundhouse if they have it instead. Clinch strikes are relatively solid. And takedowns, he has more of the trips and whatnot. No turns per se. Decent BJJ transitions at level 3. Wrestling transitions at level 1. If I have to do a little bit more of a study to see if he's deserving of anything else than that. But without further ado, we're going to take him up into ranked championships. I believe we have about 20-30 minutes left until the weight class changes. So yeah, we're going to go out here and going to have some fun. Enjoy the showcase.
All right, coming up next, it's a
oh, okay, shit. Cap the Creator. He's a Division 19. I've not fought him before. And he's using Jeremy Stevens. I saw him choose Jeremy Stevens, obviously, and I was like, alright, because he saw me choose Cub. I think he was thinking of going Volkanovski instead. But we'll see what type of Jeremy Stevens. Now, Stevens has really good calf kicks. He dropped Gilbert Melendez with them, so I'm expecting him to try and kick my legs off. And with Cub, I'm going to play a little bit of outside. This guy seems to be very educated with how he's trying to step in with a couple feints. I'm going to throw a few back on him. Good leg kick. Another good leg kick. He's disguising him very well. And I see where the influence is at. So one thing I've seen, my boy Marshall Mine, he likes to come in with the lead, leg kick, and then with the cross, and then people like to follow up with the jab into the body. Kind of taking turns right now with the striking. Tries to push me, interesting. But Cub, he feels pretty smooth. He feels pretty smooth. I can't afford to block too much though, because again, he has 87 block. And he just looked a little bit more free against Elkins. Like, he just looked loose. He looked like he was in the zone. Big little whiff there. He just didn't seem like he had any thoughts of his last performance. You know. Oh, caught him there. Let's see if we can get him up. Not going to go up. But he looked, Giga Chikadze hit him with a nice liver shot. Anybody would have fell down to that. That was mean, man. That was a devastating liver shot. And he also talked about... Whoa! No. When I see somebody start to pull, that's when I gotta start getting ready to pull counter, then pull counter. Nope. Gonna reset. Okay. Let him. We already won this round with that knockdown, so we don't have to do too much. We're just gonna continue to just keep him honest. Throw our long range weapons out. Pop his head back there. I think I could probably get another pull counter. He's trying to. Good front kick. He's trying to read me. But Cub also talked about going to 135, and that one's done. And going to 135, it's funny. A lot of type fighters, they talk about going up. Fuck! I tried to go for the cartwheel kick. Trying to go up a weight class, and he's electing to go down. And although he's down at bantamweight now, having a lot of success, and I could see Cub also having success there. He also trains with TJ Dillashaw, so I guess they probably definitely discussed that. That was gonna touch him up. Ah, yeah, real hook. That always eats players alive, bro. They like to stay in exchanges when their head off is low. And again, I fight with no HUD, but after a certain amount of shots, if you eat a couple of clean shots in succession, it's gonna cost you. And I've already sat him down twice. Okay, he's trying to predict a slip counter for me. I'm gonna try to work the body. But so far, so good. Good round with the Cub Swanson. Try a little. I found one. Oh.
Nice job by the fighter to continue to block the shots.
Nope, nothing there.
I think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent.
Let's go. Rocked him to the body. Let's go. He tried to input a slip. All right. So we got the first round. All right. So I guess he elected. He's like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna save myself some rank points, and I'm not gonna further humiliate myself taking a deeper dub. But so far, Cub feels pretty solid. The boxing is especially his best point. He definitely deserves a boxing level buff to level 3, especially after that last performance, because level 2 is definitely way too low on him. But so far, good first fight of the showcase, and I'll get back to y'all when I find another ranked fight. All right. Very surprised this guy chose Arnold Allen. But Arnold Allen, he's very solid, and I fought this guy before. Okay, interesting. So, I'll fix my headband. Not looking too good for the camera. It's the first time I'm doing a little face cam showcase, so hopefully it's going to come out good. And I did as much as I can in terms of audio settings for the controller, so hopefully it doesn't click too much. I know on stream sometimes you guys hear me clicking OD, so I don't want it to get in the way of the showcase experience. So, hopefully when I get to upload this, won't be clicking OD. So with Arnold Allen, he is a southpaw. Cub is capable of fighting out of both stances. He's shown it plenty of times, especially against Kron Gracie, Doo Ho Choi. Even against his rematch against Frankie Edgar, him going to southpaw kind of made it easier for him to stop Frankie's takedowns. And yeah, again, with southpaw versus orthodox matchup, it's all the rear power side is your big thing, because whatever you lead with is very important. Jesus, has a chin on it. But that cross, if you get eaten up by a slip counter and then they follow up with a head kick, it might be a GG no real, you know. He's pressuring very well with distance, and the thing with the way this guy's pressuring, he's very confident in his block. I don't know if he knows that Cub doesn't have the best blocking stat. So in the long term, it's not going to be too good for me if I allow him to tear me up too much. But I do have higher altitude, and that's going to help me with the stamina. And I don't think Allen has higher cardio than Cub. Just can't be whiffing like that. Very educated pressure, though. I like this.
Defense there, huge block for him. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Cub Swanson.
Yeah, you can tell. I don't know how recent it was when I fought this guy, because I can tell he's kind of either waiting on something I've done before, and he's waiting to for me to commit to it. But he's definitely fighting like he's aware. Caught him there though, and he's not. Oh, cheeky. But he's not showing me too much, which is good. I talk about this a lot. Sometimes players, they show a little bit too much of their toolset early in round 1. Especially what type of slip counters you want to hit, what type of pull counters you hit. And that leaves you vulnerable against a really good player that can make those reads. Now that's why I try to make some small adjustments. Nice catch. Oh, to the grappling. Denied it. Yes, denied that. Try to go for the slam. Nope. Good punch. Good try. I tried to throw in the knee and I couldn't deny the takedown. That's my fault. It's alright though. Good first round so far though. We got 30 seconds left. Going for the ground and pound, and not today. Sub. It's gonna score. It's gonna score. Again, going for the submission at the end of a round is mainly for scoring purposes. Not really trying to finish it, especially I don't know where his stamina is at. And but yeah, it's just a scoring means of scoring. I think we definitely took that first round. But this is a very smart player. He's keeping one. He's not throwing too many crazy strikes. I mean, the teep is probably the most expensive strike that he's throwing so far. So let's see heading into the second round if he's going to open up a little bit with what counters he wants to hit me with. No touch. Knee. Ooh, there's that rehand. I got to be careful throwing the lead hook. That hook hurt him. That hook definitely hurt him. Okay, he's trying to... Okay. He's trying to dip off to it. Nope. Fuck! Why did I throw that fucking head kick? He didn't even know that was coming. He just preemptively did it, and I continued to throw the head kick like an idiot. That's my fault. He's not following up with a third strike after the jab lead hook. So I really shouldn't be pulling as much as I'm pulling right now. Yeah, I can afford to blast him after he throws that jab lead hook because he's not committing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. He's not really committing to too much. Again, he's dipping off a second time now. So I'm seeing that. Trying to body TP through a knee instead. I'm seeing that he's going to try to commit to an evasive action. Definitely on the power side. That's what it seems like is his favorite thing to do. He's not really slipping too much to his lead leg side, and I think it's maybe because I've been throwing a lot of lead hooks. Nope. There. See if I can get some switch. Let me try to switch to southpaw. I want to catch him. Good thing if you stand switch, as long as I'm able to disguise it well. I'm catching an opponent off guard because sometimes they'll lunge into a strike they think is coming from one way. Because right now, if I try to throw some spinning like side kick or something, oh fuck! Block the head, keep blocking the head. Good body hook. That's good, man. He's alternating from leading with the cross, good, and then going to the body. Again, it's open stance matchups all about that rear hand. The way he's defensively moving, definitely gotta switch to southpaw. I'm gonna try to go for some spinning shit. Okay, he ducked. And very likely he's gonna try to slip. Okay, slipped again. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Respect, my G. Level up. Respect. Good fight. Good fight. Now, there's a few things you can take away from this. Allen is good, and I think I might have to do a showcase on him the next time he fights. Cub is very solid in featherweight, and I'd love to see him in the bantamweight division, and I'm happy that he got that victory against Elkins, but whoo! Yeah, he lunged into that one. Yeah, I read that stuff. But I think hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I think this will be it. I think 2 fights is fine for the showcase, and let me know if you guys like the whole face cam thing. If not, it's cool. I'll take it off. Maybe maybe it's not your type of thing. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the showcase. This will be it for Cub Swanson, Mr. Killer Cub. Very solid 4-star fighter. Have fun using him. And yeah, we're 17. Appreciate all of you. Cuídate. I'm out of here.